So, but yeah, I just want to do things that are different. I always want to nail that.
Yeah.
And I have enough ideas that'll last Johnny Cupcakes for the next 20 years. Notebooks filled with concepts, ideas, drawings. I've got ideas for other clothing lines I want to start. I've got ideas for a restaurant that I want to start, that I want to open. I've got ideas for children's books I want to write. So many things that I can't even. I don't want to give away.
Did you ever think, when you started this out, that's where you'd be? I mean, did you envision this?
Not at all. It's such a strange thing. When people ask me how this all came about, it's really every time I tell the story, it's like it takes me back.
Sure.
It didn't happen overnight. People don't get lucky with random ideas. There are people that are like, yeah, I could have thought of that. But most of those people don't take the risks, and I think the thing that separates entrepreneurs from everyday people is the risk taking. And that's, if you don't take a risk, the chances of you being a part of the rat race and going with the flow of things is very likely. Taking a risk can be scary. You might fail, but when you fail, you learn more than you would out of a book or out of watching other brands. It's just healthier to just get your hands dirty and to just go over and try it. So that's one of my big things. And it's funny because my mom is the CFO of my company. And anytime I come up with some crazy idea, when I was building out the LA shop, it wasn't cheap at all to do. And my mom's like, "What are you doing making all these ovens that don't even cook anything?" Everybody was like, "What are you doing?" But I never. Ever since I started, the money was like secondary. I wanted to have crazy ideas.
Sure.
And yeah, people are like, "Oh, well, you selling shirts for $40? Well, $35.99, or in the bake sale section for like $10. But seriously, when I first started, I was selling T-shirts for like $8. And as I grew, when you're doing so many different things, I've got 30 employees. And like I said, I'm paying people well, and giving them health insurance, and flying them out to different events, and
that's awesome.
Giving them raises, giving them bonuses, even in the bad economy. I don't want to be the only one having fun.
That says a lot.
And it just feels good to bring everyone along with the ride. But what was I just talking about?
You're talking about the LA store, which
the LA shop.
Tied into my next question. Like, you've got 3 shops now. Like, what is the scaling look like for you? Like, is it difficult to scale? And do you foresee like another shop in the very near future?
Scaling and kind of predicting the future, I guess. Well, I do have notebooks full of ideas. We tried to go with a calendar. I don't go by season. I don't sell to stores, so I don't need to do that. So everything's random, which is great because it keeps my customers on their toes and keep guessing what's next. But I know I definitely want to open a store in London at some point. We ship a lot of shirts there. There's no language barrier. Really good sense of humor everyone has.
What about a store in Chicago? We got both coasts covered. How about here in the Midwest? Any chance of that?
I know it'd be successful in all these states because I'm touring around and seeing the outcomes. And I don't want to get too greedy, and I want to keep everything special.
Sure.
I do want to do more pop-up shops and maybe come out with Chicago-themed shirts, New York-themed shirts, and only sell them at those pop-up shops. But as far as another store in the U.S., I think I'm going to kind of slow things down, and I've got a lot of really cool projects in development that's going to take a lot of people by surprise. And I really want to tell you about all these things right now. It's
when can we start seeing these new ideas roll out? I mean, you have a timeline kind of?
I mean, every month there's new things that are going to be happening. But as the school year approaches, as fall comes around, you'll start seeing some new things, some frequent things. I'm going to do a lot more videos, and I might even do like a Johnny Cupcakes online television show that airs once a month, just online. Just on my website. Not even live, just like pre-recorded, but there'll be like cooking with Johnny, there'll be some cartoons, there'll be fake commercials for products that don't even exist. But that's something I've got to. I gotta save something.
Can't blow it all now, right? All right, and we're back. We just experienced the experience.
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot of
we're
stuff
talking
just happened. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even know.
1 in the morning. It's been
Yeah.
maybe 5 hours.
Yeah, it's past 1 in the morning right now.
Just cleared out. I mean, hundreds of people outside. I mean, how did you feel about that? I mean, that's just gotta be overwhelming.
It was really cool. Like I said earlier, I never know what to expect when I'm rolling up to these places. Boston and Los Angeles, I sort of do because I have shops there, but this was wild. It rained out, and I don't think one person left in the torrential rain.
In fact, more people came afterwards.
Yeah.
We started interviewing the back of the line, and just more and more people came. So.
Yeah, it was really cool. And I made sure I had an individual conversation with every single person who was in line.
Yeah, we definitely want to touch on that. I mean, we're talking like you go to a book signing or whatever. It's usually a guy sitting behind the table, not standing up. You know, there's a table in between them. Next in line, what's your name? I mean, if you literally, there was hundreds of people in line, and you took a few minutes with everyone.
Yeah, just
And why do that?
Because I wouldn't be here without them. It's not a marketing plan to like be nice to people. My parents raised me the right way, and I genuinely appreciate, everybody's business and hearing all their stories and finding out why and how they got their first Johnny Cupcakes tattoo. And, how they got a really nice tattoo.
Yeah. That one I was blown away with.
That was awesome. It's funny because I have a small Johnny Cupcakes tattoo, and every single person's tattoo blows mine away. Mine looks like a birthmark or something.
It's amazing.
But yeah, I want to take time with everybody and
Dude, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, I figured you would be cordial, but like you went above and beyond, and I just think that's really incredible, man.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, obviously we're gonna put this video up soon, so if you are in a city that Johnny's coming to, make sure to stop on by because you have to experience it. You really do, and it's incredible.
Your whole staff was incredible.
Yeah,
Everybody's it's so family oriented. It's like, I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. I've got
Were you guys on that one in the one cupcake van, or?
No, I had to rent another one.
Okay.
Vehicle
Say that.
as people come.
Be like a clown car. And piling into it.
Yeah, got an amazing team. Everybody that works for me is amazing, and I even flew my sister out for this one, so it was cool to see everyone interact with my employees and vice versa. But I think the light's blinking on the camera.
Getting towards the end here.
Thank you for tuning in to IAMTHETREND.tv.
There you go.
And just keep checking back. I've been watching these guys grow over time, and they're going to be doing some really big things soon. And thank you. For more information, tune into JohnnyCupcakes.com. I try to update my blog daily and my Twitter and Facebook all the time. Thank you very much, everybody.
Have a good night. Thanks again, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
Much appreciated.
Appreciate it.
Good luck in
Thanks,
the rest of the tour.
Thank you.